Every day in Saudi Arabia, we waste food, water, and energy without even noticing. Food is thrown away, water is overused in some places and missing in others, and these small actions create a much bigger problem for our environment. But what if artificial intelligence could help us change that?
We're Team Green Saudi AI. I'm Roz, grade 9. This is Rima from grade 7, Saud from grade 10, and Muhammad, grade 6. Around 33% of food in Saudi Arabia is wasted every year. The annual financial cost of food waste in Saudi Arabia is more than 40.4 billion. Saudi Arabia produces about 250 kilograms of food waste per person every year, while the world average is about 115 kilograms. Organic waste, which include food waste, represented 45.7% of all recorded waste in Saudi Arabia in 2024, equal to about 61.7 million. Our project supports the Green Saudi Initiative, Saudi Vision 2030, and the United Nations Goal for Responsible Consumption and Climate Action. Our mission was simple: find the real reasons behind food waste and water misuse, then design an intelligent system that can predict and reduce them.
When food is wasted, we don't only lose the food itself, we also waste the water, electricity, fuel, and the effort used to produce it. When food goes to landfill, it creates methane gas, which is much more harmful than carbon dioxide. At the same time, Saudi Arabia faces serious water challenges. In some public parks, we found water being overused. In others, plants weren't receiving enough water. These problems are not random. They happen because people often make decisions without enough data. One study in Dammam found the water loss in public parks can be very high because irrigation systems often continue operating even when the ground already has enough water. The study explains that overwatering can waste thousands of cubic meters of water each year and create unnecessary costs for municipalities.
To understand the problem deeply, we made our first scientific trip to Al-Rawaq Al-Amawi restaurant. We did not go there to give solutions, we went there to investigate.
I did the interview with Mr. Yassin. We asked him why food waste keeps happening. At first, he said sometimes we prepare so much food, but we continued asking him why.
Why was too much food prepared? Because the restaurant expected more customers. Why did they expect more customers? Because they guessed based on experience. That helped us discover the real root cause. Restaurants need intelligent prediction system.
Mr. Yassin also explained that some food is wasted because customers order more than they need. Other food is wasted because ingredients become close to expiry before they are used.
Our second scientific trip focused on water use in public parks. We visited several parks to understand why some areas had too much water, while other areas were dry.
I was responsible for recording observations. We found sprinklers working, even when nobody was there. Some areas were flooded with water, other plants were dry because they weren't receiving enough water.
We also noted that watering happened at the same time every day. Even when the weather was colder or hotter, the system did not change based on real conditions.
Again, we used the 5 why methods. Why was water overused? Because the irrigation system always worked for the same amount of time. Why did it always work for the same way? Because there were no sensors. Why were there no sensors? Because the park had no intelligent system to measure soil moisture, temperature, or plants' need. The real root cause was the same decisions were being made without data. After finding the root causes, we designed one integrated AI system that helps both the restaurants and public parks.
Our system combines artificial intelligence, Arduino sensors, and data analysis. For restaurants, the system predicts how much food will actually be needed. It studies previous sales, number of customers, day of the week, weather, busy seasons. Then it recommended the correct amount of food to prepare.
We also trained AI image recognition model in pixel blocks. It can classify food as fresh or nearly expired or wasted. This helps restaurants use ingredients before they spoil.
For parks, we designed a smart watering system. It uses moisture and temperature sensors. The system only waters plants when they really need water. It can stop overwatering and prevent dry areas.
The AI can even learn patterns over time. For example, it knows that weekends need more food in restaurants and hotter days need more water in park. Our project is not only about technology, it's about changing behavior.
Less waste, lower cost, lower carbon emissions, and greener future for Saudi Arabia.